Hello. So in the previous lecture, we looked at the billing of the entire class. Now, in this lecture, we're going to look sorry, I'm talking about lectures, training video. In this training video, we're going to look at how can you bill by services. Some schools have different services. For example, some schools have swimming, some schools have transport, and you find that not every student subscribes to this service. So you might say a student can either subscribe, another student cannot subscribe. And some schools have only school fees, and that's all. There's nothing less, nothing more. School fees only. I've shown you how to do that per class. Now, for the schools which have optional services, how do you work with them? I'll show you. So we come here to service categories. So in this section, you can categorize services. For example, you can say school uniform, you can say maybe transport, you can say swimming, you can say trips, you can say like different categories of services. So by doing this, the system will help you to give you the summaries and show you how services perform. So to add a service, you just simply come here and say new service. All right. So you can say maybe swimming. You can say maybe whatever service. Put there a category of a service. Maybe transport. All right. So you first create the categories. All right. So after creating the category of this service, these service categories will be listed there. Now you'll have to add services inside those categories. For example, transport. You can have transport of different destinations. You can have transport of maybe to different areas, like transport to Tinda, transport to Kisasi, transport to Nigeria, transport to Nigeria Nkumbi. So those are different areas that you support transport. Each area with maybe its respective amount. So you have to add that out under the category of transport. So you begin by creating the categories. So to creating service categories, the next thing is now to create the services themselves. So to create the service themselves, you just simply come to services here and then click on new. So you make sure that you don't duplicate services, by the way. You make sure that you don't duplicate services. So I can come here to say new service. For example, I can say maybe kids swimming or maybe weekend swimming. If you have different types of swimming, all right, I can say maybe weekend swimming. All right, weekend swimming. It can be different service, can be maybe boarding, can be etc. Just think about it, like it can be medical care. Some people will subscribe for medical or whatever. Some people will be in boarding, others will not be. So you can create all these services that will lead someone to be billed extra and optionally. Either one will subscribe, another will not subscribe. Add them there. First create their main categories and then break them. So you can say, for example, boarding. Then you have maybe boarding for female, they have pay. Maybe they have the amount they have to pay. Maybe boarding for male, they have. So that is, those are two different types of boarding, but under the boarding boarding category. So think about it, right? If your school does not have services, optional services, leave it. You can leave this section. So I go ahead and select this is under swimming, and then I put the amount. So I can say maybe this is maybe 200,000. 1, 2, 3. So per term, you'll have to pay 200,000 if you subscribe to swimming. So I can say swimming, blah, 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 blah. I type there, all right? Swimming for weekend, etc. And then I go ahead, maybe swimming will be, student will be able to swim every day in the evening, what and what. I explain. I go ahead and submit. So when I submit, it means that this service is now available for students to start subscribing it too. So you can add as many services as you want. You can see here there are different services for this school. They have transport A, transport B, transport C, each with their respective amount, etc. All right. Now after doing so, meal card, etc. So after doing so, we can go now to how do you make someone subscribe to a service? How do you make someone to subscribe to a service? So after having these services in place, the next thing is to do service subscription. So service subscription, so here you can see, you'll be able to see even the total amount that is coming from those services in that particular amount of time. So service subscription will make a student to subscribe to that service. So a parent brings a student and says, I want my student to be doing swimming, and I don't want maybe for him to be doing something X, or maybe I don't want him to be on transport, but I want him to be on swimming. Another one will bring a student, I want this one student to be on this transport of this particular place. So there you have to add a subscription, right, on the services that we have already created in our system. So to add service subscription, there are two ways. You can either do batch service subscription, or you can do a single person subscription. So to add a subscription, just simply come to service subscription. You'll find here a list of service subscription for this term. You can filter even for what? For different term. Maybe you want to see maybe for term 1, you can go ahead and search, and the system will show you the service subscription for term 1. So I want to create a new service subscription. Maybe our student that we're using for testing, this student has subscribed for swimming of weekend. So I just simply come here to service subscription, and then I click on new. So after clicking on new, the term will be there, due term, it will be there. By default, I go ahead and enter the subscriber. So that our subscriber is Madeline. So I can put Madeline. The system will show me the person with their respective class, and then I select the service where I want them to subscribe to. I can say swimming, all right? And we know swimming is 60,000. I thought put 600. It's the other one is called weekend swimming. So you can see it is here, weekend swimming. So make sure that you select the right service, which is 200,000. So how many times does you want to subscribe for this service? So some people can subscribe 2 times. I want to be swimming twice. Some people can subscribe. There's some subscription that can be 2. For example, you can say we have uniform, and it is optional. So someone can buy 3 uniforms, right? So here is subscribing 1 time, right? So this amount will be multiplied only 1 time. So this service, you can link them to transport module, or you can link them to hostel module. If it is boarding, you can give them a room at this particular time. You just go ahead and select the room. Or you can go ahead and say it is none, right? So if you say none, it will just keep that none. So if this service if this student has many services, you want to add more service on this student, you can skip adding here. Just simply click add, and then select a service. Maybe he's also subscribing for uniform, and put the quantity. Maybe he's subscribing also for Jazzy, you put a quantity like this. So like this, you can be able to add all the services at once on a student, most especially when you're admitting this student to the school, all right? Or when the term is beginning, you want to give this subscription to the student. You can do that. You can do even these multiples. So you just click on new and add more if you want to. So if I submit, it's going to add these services to the other student. I can remove by clicking here. So here I'm putting a Jazzy, and the main site that I'm putting is what? Is this weekend swimming and also a Jazzy, right? So if I submit, the system will process. And if we come now to the service subscription, you can see that we have 2 service subscription. One is for the Jazzy, another is for the weekend swimming, and their respective amount, it is there. You can see it very clearly. So now the current student amount, I remember the student was owing us 7.5. Right now the balance is 1 million. If I come here and refresh, because 2.5 that has been added, this was 2, this was 5, it has been added. If I come here to the student account, I can be able to see that the student is owing us now 1 million shillings. And how did that money come to there? Because this student subscribed to the swimming and also subscribed to the Jazzy. So like that, you can be able to see all the records, and if you sum up this money, you should be able to tot up to this money. So that is how you can make a student subscribe to a certain service. And if you want to follow up and see who is subscribed to which service, just simply come here to service subscription, and then you just simply click on filter, and then you can be able to say, maybe I want to see the service that this particular student subscribed to. You can be able to search from here. I want to see the services of this particular time. I want to see how many people are subscribing to maybe to Jazzy. Okay, how many people have purchased Jazzy? I just simply click here, and the system will go ahead and show accordingly. All right, and their current balance of those particular students will be shown here. So that is how you make a student subscribe to what? To school fees. So you can link these services. For example, if this student is already in the hostel, you can just simply say it is in hostel. If it is hostel service, say hostel. Here will come a drop down of the room, and you assign them a room. If it's transport, you just simply say transport, and then you assign them a route where they belong. I will explain this one when you proceed and reach these modules of transport and and what and hostel. So I hope you've understood. A service is an optional extra bill that a student can choose to subscribe to or not subscribe to. Then you have your batch service subscription. Here you can get so many students and put them on a particular service. For example, I can say I want 10 students to subscribe on swimming. So you just simply come here and put the quantity 1 and then click here. So you enter a student, for example this one, you enter another one by just typing their name there. So you can here you can enter multiple students. All right, that is the whole point. You can enter as many students as possible. For example, after maybe these are the one that I want to select. So this one service is going to be activated on this student that I've done what I've selected. So when I click on submit, the system is going to do some batch operation, and I say process. So the system will go ahead and add these services on this particular student. Now if I come here to service subscription, I should be able to see that these services have been added to the 4 students that we did what? That we did select, and they have been billed accordingly. So I hope you've understood services. We have looked at how we create service categories. So if you want to see how these services are performing in terms of finance, you can be able to see how much you are getting from this service in this term, how much you're getting from this service in this term. So you can be able to see the service of what? Of the students in the particular term. And I've shown you how you can set service categories, how you can set particular services. I've shown you how you can make a student subscribe to a particular service. I've shown you how you can do what? How you can do batch service subscription. All right, you can do batch service subscription. So that's it for this training video. In the next training video, I'll show you how you can manage the bursaries. So make sure you don't miss.